Oh no. Oh no, this is starting again. I was gonna say, gonna begin some more Super Mario RPG Remake, but I need to get into the game first, and so this controller, I think it's the right analog stick, which doesn't get used in the game anyway. I don't think right analog stick for this controller is not very good. It's constantly rotating. I believe it constantly rotates. It does it in Pokemon, but then it goes away eventually. But yeah, we are back to do this. Um, we did finish the game yesterday. Did finish the game in the last stream. However, I want to know what else is available in the game after we're finished. So we'll do maybe a couple more streams of this, and then I'll move to something else, which will maybe Master Secret of Archives Rain-Code. But I have not done any. I haven't touched the post game whatsoever. So we already saw this yesterday, so I'll just skip through it a bit. I need to figure out like where we're gonna go. Game doesn't really tell me. So anything here that I haven't actually gone and looked through yet? I wanted to check out the monster list first, I think it was. They said that all the question mark, yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay, I get what it's done now. So, the game has, even though we defeated Smithy, so what's happened is we defeated Smithy and we finished the game in the last stream. And then, loading up this clear save, it's like as if to say like, oh, you've woken up before you've defeated Smithy. So Smithy is, what was I gonna say? Smithy is still alive. You can go back and fight him. But we have a lot of these to go and go through first. So Smelter is. Oh right, we didn't actually defeat that. Smelter, Shiper, which we didn't beat either. Smithy, come at me now, I'll crush you all, the quotable Smithy. Smithy real form. The wit and wisdom of Smithy. Smithy tank. This tank needs no engine to move, it's powerful by my will. It's powered by my will, I should say, the man called Smithy. Smithy casket. I meant to say I'll seal you all in this casket, but I ended up sealing myself in, learn from a tyrant's mistakes. Smithy Wizard. Miracle Transformation. I'll cast my magical magic on your heart. Magical boy Smithy. Oh, okay, that's the wizard, yeah. Smithy Treasure Chest. Oh, I thought it was a mailbox when I first did it, because I saw it was on the side. Convert head to treasure box mode. Surprise on opening, toggle on Smithy's one simple secret. And then Smithy Body. Now that Smithy has been defeated, the Star Road is destroyed, and your wish to finish the game has come true. Congratulations. Okay, I did not realize this was the case. So that means what I should have done is I should have targeted the body instead of the head. That would have actually meant, yeah, I guess that's what I was supposed to do. Alright, apparently it said all the question mark options have become available or something now. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm hoping that it means that all the enemies are available for me to read. There they are. So I guess these are all the enemies that we've missed, so... Okay, piranha plants are found in the pipe vault. That is one place that I haven't gone yet. I haven't gone to the pipe vault, I will go and do that. Shy Ranger is also in the pipe vault. Yeah, at least this is going to give me an explanation of figuring out where we're going to go. So Pipe Vault is one area that I haven't visited yet. Micro Bomb is Mole Mine. Okay, so that was... I don't need to probably go back to the Mole Mine for that. So we've got... And Larkatu... Okay, Larkatus, I remember trying to fight those and that didn't work out. Apprentice... Booster Pass as well. Speed of Edge Duplicate. Did I beat Speed of Edge so quickly that I didn't get the... I guess I beat Speed of Edge so fast that I didn't get his, I beat Speed of Edge so fast that I didn't get his entry, because, didn't do that at all. and then like all the different below me clones. Which I mean, I'm not gonna go through and fight below me every time to go and do the Mallow clone and things. So all the different clones. So yeah, one place that I will return to is the pipe vault, obviously. Interesting. Okay, this is interesting here. It's saying it's been sealed. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but I might look up what this is supposed to be. So I've got to try and decide what I'm doing. So pipe vault is one place that I haven't gone. Figuring out what these things are is going to be another thing that I haven't done. Going back to the room to try and do all those two what's the same things is also something in my to-do list. I'm not going to go and fight every enemy, because obviously that's... We're seeing what the enemies are here now. I just want to see, like, what they... Jinx clone. I don't remember seeing it, because this is in Bowser's Keep. I'm guessing that these two here are probably going to be in the... Because I remember when we had 2 extra rooms. One of the rooms is the battle room, and then the other room is the quiz area, so... I'm going to go back and do those, and then King Bomb. So I'm guessing we're going to have to fight those. I'm happy to go back and do those. That's what we're missing. I thought I beat these, actually. Didn't they? Absolutely adore, love, and think about it constantly. Love being what they know will win in the end. Though, of course, that's not part of their job. Jab it, machine. Oh, I didn't actually fight any of those? Okay, so there's... Anything that had the question marks is there, but... interestingly enough, I'm gonna have to check. So, pipe vault we will return to, and then we'll go and see what these "it's been sealed" is supposed to mean. I'd like to know what that actually means. What they mean by "it's been sealed." That's definitely going to, that definitely sounds interesting to me. I think it's been sealed. The pipe vault's one area, and then the... Where did that go? They not... Yeah, they must have disappeared. It mentioned it's been sealed or something like that, and that sounds like it's a... that's a boss thing. So we'll go and check what those are. So pipe vault, keep, and... Welcome, Ventus. Yeah, I remember. I was in Cupid's stream from a couple of days ago. Thank you for stopping by. We are going to explore the side content yet. So I'm interested to see what this is supposed to mean. It's been sealed. We'll go to the pipe vault and we'll go to the thing as well. But hope you had a... Well, actually, just say hope, because it's probably Christmas right now for everyone else. It's already the next day, because... it's the next day for me, I should say. But we are in post-game right now. And I need to try and start figuring out what content we have access to. Going through everything that we have, and then we'll go and start looking around for thing. I already have a couple of ideas. We've got to go back to the pipe vault. We've got to go to Bowser's Keep to get those other 2 doors done. We've got to try and figure out what those "it's been sealed" options are for. Also, there might be a couple of other things that I need to sort out. I'm not really sure yet. Like I said, we get both the... I have everything set to modern. I've got everything set to modern. I guess the classic ones are the same. They're exactly the same thing. So what have we got? Fun adventure, cheerful adventure. Let's try in the flower garden. 70% food, 30% alcohol. Yeah, that's what a lot of people will probably be doing for Christmas. I live in the future, so Christmas finished for me, what, like, nearly 12 hours ago? But, like, it would be Christmas for everyone else. Well, I shouldn't say everyone else. The Americas, I guess I should say, would be still, Christmas and stuff. Bowser's Kid first is a battling Bowser. The sword that scattered the stars. Super Mario House, where to? Danger abounds on the journey. Battling monsters, victory. How many things are there? Hello, Happy Kingdom, let me explain. New friend, danger plenty on the journey. Irrepressible star, battling strongest monsters, the weapons show up. Battling a weapon boss. Got a star piece, monsters abound in the dungeon. Okay, that's good. Gaming on Christmas is always something that, well, I didn't play, I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't play any games either, but, I guess I can still kind of consider this Christmas because, for some parts of the world it is Christmas still, so I kind of consider this a Christmas stream. Vampire on the upbeat tadpoles. I haven't played any of the Borderlands games. Those didn't really interest me a lot, but I think there's probably better, more co-op than thing. Shock Elegy. Play Save the World with me. Gina's Awakening. Beware of Forest Mushrooms. Rosetown. Greetings from the Pipes. Welcome to Yosta. Some of these are different. That's race. Working Mole is a happy mole. Oh, I didn't realize that there was so much music in the games. I'm not going to play them all, but I just wanted to see what unlocked. Mulville Mountain Rail. Booster Tower, that makes me boost because some of these might actually give away side content that I can try and look for. Because my intention is to go looking for the side content. Long ago, Little Anxious, The Hill, bell rings out on Marrymore. Melody of Celebration, where flowers bloom under starlight. Sunken Ship, being a seaside town. Montreux Town, our paradise. Yeah, see, it's been sealed. This is just what intrigues me. I'm thinking that this could be post content. Why is it sealed? And that makes me think that yeah, that makes sense. I had the same thing happen to me with the Yakuza franchise. I got introduced to that via the Judgment game, and then after that, I was just like hooked from the moment. Of, like, my friend recommended me that one game, and then it was like, oh, now I have to get all of them. Masterpiece composed with Toad. Toadovsky. Let's get fluffy. Valentina, Dodo has arrived. Barrel Volcano. The Axum Rangers burst in. Bowser's keeps second visit. Factory. Battling Smithy's many forms. Farewell Gino. The wishes from the stars. Fun parade, cheerful parade, and then the. Okay, so there's like. It's interesting that they've got the sealed thing, so I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to look up what those are. Hopefully the play report gives me some. I also just realized my Switch is not. My Switch is not actually playing any music. Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Why was my Switch not even playing any music? Ah, yes, Claptrap. I remember that hearing that name as well. I believe that character won Best Voice. Character won Best Voice. In Best Voice in 2012. I remember my sister being disappointed that Claptrap beat Connor from Assassin's Creed 3 in the voice acting, but yeah, I know of Claptrap. I also know of a couple of other characters. What are all these for? Hidden treasures found. Most used triple team Star Riders, most used special move jump, most active ally Gino. Interesting. Most active ally was Gino, despite Mario being in the party the whole time. Yeah, I remember 2012 being. Have they announced Borderlands 4? Battle record. Successful action commands, consecutive action command successes, consecutive super jumps, most damage dealt at once. Okay, what is this question mark thing? I'm gonna need to. Some of these things I will look up. There are some mini games. Okay, this is good. Again, I'm gonna look up a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna look up to see if we can find it because I want extra content. I want to actually give everything a try. There's a casino as well. I didn't know that Borderlands 4 had even been announced. I thought they were doing a lot of side games. Okay. So we have an idea of where we can start. Because there is a battle record here of something different. There's also a minigame record and a casino record. So I want to try out all of these. Oh, they're having a problem with a character. What kind of problem are you talking about? That's weird that I've never heard that before, where it's like a game's being halted because of a story for a character. Is it like, is there some sort of controversy? Is it like a... Must be some reason as to why they... I'm gonna... I don't know if saving over my clear data is going to do anything. I'm trying to remember what I do with, like, the other games. If I save over my clear data, it means I can't load it again, but then I'm intending to only do the side content here anyway, which is access things. I think it's fine. Okay, clear data is still fine, because it keeps it as the star. Yeah, they finished Tales from the Borderlands. Oh, Tales from the Borderlands, is that the one that's, Is Tales from the Borderlands the one that's, is that the Telltale style game? The one where they do the, it's the dialogue one? I guess I can understand in that case, that being a problem. Alright, let's, get started. Trying to figure out where I want to go. Oh, right, okay, Handsome Jack. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He was a pretty popular character. And I mean, they did that spin-off with, they did the spin-off with, the Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina's also pretty popular. Alright, now where do we start? You know what, like, I guess we should start... Vista Hill. Is this always here? I don't remember this being here. I don't remember this being here. Let's, pretty certain this wasn't here. Oh, this is considered Vista Hill. Basil's Keep. It's pretty crumbly now that I see it from here. Sorry, it was broken when that giant sword pierced it. Yeah, Handsome Jack was, extremely popular. I remember people really liked the character. Oh, Tiny Tina. Okay, they're doing a lot of games. So you've got the main numbered titles. You've then got Tales from the Borderlands. You've got Tiny Tina having a trilogy of games, and then now maybe they should like a Jack solo game. That could work. Feels repaired. No wishes can come true. Let's find the scattered star pieces. If they stick that hunk of junk into my beautiful keep, I won't take this lying down. Get my home back, just you watch, fall in, minion. Imagine a world where hopes and wishes can't come true. Hurry and collect the star pieces, let's get back to it. Everyone. Okay, this is what Vista Hill was. Yeah, that's amazing that it's like... People loved the game so much that they begged the developers to do it, and then they just decided to make it. At least that means that they've got dedicated fans. Like that's one thing. I'm not sure where to start. Let's start with Baz's Keep. Start with Baz's Keep. Hopefully we can make it back to those doors, because that's where I want to go to. We may as well do it. I'm probably not gonna... I was gonna say maybe I won't fight everything, but... Get some extra, I just want people to be making good games. Don't need to fight them again. I've already fought everything in here. That would work, a DLC. A DLC for villains seems to make sense. Like, why would you not take advantage of a character that you have access to? He was a very, very popular character. Like that's the thing. Like you could do a solo game. You could do. Also, their games get supported quite a bit as well. They get what is it? Um, they usually get several DLC packs. That's also one thing to consider. We're gonna go back to those doors if I can find my way. Fine, I'll fight stuff as I see it, but like I'd rather not. We're gonna head back to Bowser's Keep, and we'll do those 2 extra doors, and then I'll probably leave to go and do. I'll try and do the stuff that I can see. Best bad guy in a long time. I'd have to think on that. I haven't played the games. So I'm not really all that familiar with why he's considered so well received. I guess it depends on why people like him as a villain. I don't think there's anything that changes here. Because I have a hard time trying to think about like what villains I like and which ones I don't. Like these are. Okay, how come this hasn't? Do I have to redo these again? Because I've already done the first 4 doors, so it's like I'm just gonna go and do door 5 and 6. I'm not gonna bother about doing the other. Do them again. I wanted to go and do these because I knew that they were extra content. Yeah, I think the Borderlands games are always on. Well, I shouldn't say always on sale. I think they're one of. There's certain games that are just. There's certain game series that always have like whenever a Steam sale happens or a Black Friday sale happens, there's usually always. There's always. Oh, right, these are randomized as well. I completely forgot about this. The doors are randomized. I completely forgot about this. This one's actually I've already done. Yeah, I've already done this one, so I'm not gonna. I want to do. I need to do a second battle one and a the quiz. If I don't see that, I'll just leave. Okay, this is the second one. This is the one that I wanted to do because we missed this last time. Yeah, it would make a lot of money. There's just a lot of games. There's a lot of games, and if they're on sale a lot, people are going to buy them. So even if it's like really cheap, they will still be able to make good money. I'm not going to go through all 6 doors. I only want to do the ones that I missed because we've already seen what the other ones were, and then we'll do. We'll go and explore, I guess, Pipe Vault because I haven't been there yet. Then I want to start looking up like where did we get the casino, where did we find the casino and stuff. But I think that's what makes them really popular. Like really cheap, lots of DLCs. They get supported pretty well. And if you're constantly on sales, then that's always going to be useful. One thing I don't like about this game, they have a level limit. I don't know why they decided to, I don't know why they decided to only have 30 levels. That could have been something that they could have changed. Yeah, but see, the thing with Half-Life, though, is that people are really clamoring for Half-Life 3. That's probably never going to come, so That's the issue. Like Half-Life's always going to be popular just because people have been wanting it for a long time. I 100 hours for a DLC? That is a long time. Okay, that is a really long time. $100 for a DLC. That's not at that point. That's not a DLC. That's like an expansion. Like that's a full-length game for a DLC. I don't think we've seen the green sheep shoot. Oh no, we have. Oh no, I pushed too early. Yeah, I have no idea. Half-Life 3 is one of those games that people have been asking for years. Like, a long, long time. It's... It's just one of those things. Like, Half-Life 3 has been wanted for... Like, what was it? They did that... Was it a VR game that they did? They did a VR, They did a VR Half-Life game, and people were thinking that was going to be... They thought that was going to be, something. And obviously it wasn't Half-Life 3, but people like what they got. But 100 hours is really good for a DLC. Ah, yeah, that's one thing as well, yeah. I guess if you really did everything, like, in the DLC, like, got every weapon, fought every enemy, then I could see 100 hours going into something like that, but I usually, when it comes to a DLC, I'll do the story. I'll do the story, and then I'll do the... I'll do the story, and then I'll do post-content, like side quests and stuff, but I wouldn't grind for... it was Half-Life... Alex? I think it was spelled like this. I think it was A-L-Y-X? I think it was like this. I think it was like that it was spelled. Something like that. What I remember. I think it was out. I think it was that. I think that's how it was spelled. But yeah, like... Big joke on the internet's always been... The big joke on the internet's always been, about Half-Life 3 being announced, because, people have been waiting for that for so long. I think that's a new enemy that we faced, actually. Never fought Lakitu before. I can't remember which company that is. Is Half-Life... Half-Life is Valve, isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. Where's Lakitu? Here it is. You can't fight Lakitus in midair without jumping from a high place, but you know that, of course, since you've battled, one, right? Yeah. Valve is such a weird company. It's like they know that their games are really popular, and then when, instead of, like, making stuff that is, like, sequels to the games that are really popular, they just sort of let the games... Like Portal and or is that Rare? I keep getting confused between Valve and Rare. Because they're both done. Rare is another company. Rare is another company that makes a ton of games, or had made a ton of really influential games, but they just they don't really, make a lot of new ones. They're kind of just happy to be content with what they have as their main titles, I guess. One of those weird things. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's one series of games. Shouldn't even say a series. I am stumped that Pirates of the Caribbean has not got a this, I don't know what this is. It's drill claw. That sounds like it's is that a Bowser weapon? Pirates of the Caribbean is a series of things that I'm stunned that has not had a Why has Pirates of the Caribbean not had a full, like, open world game made about it? I have no clue why. But it was in Kingdom Hearts. There was an online Pirates of the Caribbean game. Got a Lego version. Why they haven't made a Pirates of the Caribbean thing, I don't know. All right, I've already done this one. I want to do the. I want to open up the other one. Don't know if we get anything for completing all six. If we get something for completing all six, maybe they're waiting. Why do I keep jumping too early? I want to fail this just so I can try out the other one. Don't know if we get anything for completing this all 6 doors. I guess that will make sense. If stuff's waiting around it, I guess I understand, but how long is too long? I guess is the best option way to say it. Is this okay? This is the box. I've already done this one. Oh, we have to do it again. Oh. All right, my intention wasn't to go and do these again. I wanted to do the one that I missed. I wanted to do the one that I missed instead of, Yeah, Sea of Thieves had a DLC, for... Sea of Thieves got DLC for that and, Sea of Thieves got DLC for Monkey Island and Pirates. Skull and Bones is coming out, but that's not going to have those in it. Okay. These are in the same spot as last time, and yet I went to door 5, and the only one that was swapped was door... Okay, 5 and 6 with the... I want to do see what the other door is. I don't think there's been a Pirates of the Caribbean game since the Lego version. And that was... That has to be at least 10, 11 years ago, if not even longer. I've already done this mission. So that means 4 should be the correct door, because I've already tried 5. Yeah, okay, this one we haven't done yet. So I wanna do this. Hey, it's me, the Quizmaster, and it's quiz time. Need an explanation? Sure. I'll give you 12, count them, 12 questions. If you're right, the block you're standing on will move up 1, but if you blow it, you go down 2. It hasn't been an official game. There was Pirates of the Caribbean Online, which I believe was really popular when it came on, but not. I want there to be like an Assassin's Creed, like Black Flag situation where it's like, we're making the Pirates of the Caribbean world to... 5 seconds, if you can't answer, you move down 1. So we move up, reach the 8th step within the 12 questions you've won. So we move up with the correct answer, move down twice with 2. What's the password in the sunken ship? Pearls? Who was the ultimate enemy in this adventure? Smithy. Who helped you on the cliff at Land's End? It was paratroopers. What is Cinder Toad in charge of in the middle counter? Middle counter was the inn. Jeremy's only found in the sunken ship. Reacher, Krusty, or Mr. Kipper? I don't know. Techniques of Basil at level 15. It was Crusher. Coolx, Jinx, and Goomhild have in common. They live in Monstery Town? What's the full name of the boss at the sunken ship? Jonathan Jones. Johnny loves which beverage? Currant juice, grape juice. It was currant juice. How long have the couple in the side of the chapel been waiting for a thing? It was 30 minutes? Well done, I guess that was just a warm-up for you, huh? Yeah, I want a full-fledged Pirates of the Caribbean game. That's something I've wanted for a while. Now, let's see how well you can count. Give you 10 seconds. 10, tell me the number of barrels in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I can actually count them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There should be 12. Close your eyes for a second. Be 12 there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's 14 there. The warm-up. Alright. You can kind of cheat by counting that. Now we'll see if you can really count. You've got 20 seconds. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 20, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 47? How many barrels are there? This is actually really tense. This is a piece of cake, right? And I'm guessing if we fail this, we're gonna have to redo it all again. This is actually really, difficult. And now for something completely different. Boo Goo, Bones, and Kip competed in a triathlon. Now, the triathlon included swimming, cycling, and a marathon. It's up to you to guess which place each person came in to listen well to what they have to say. Okay, this is a... Hang on a second. This is a, what do they call it? A logic puzzle. So, we are gonna need to start writing down some of these clues and see if we can figure it out. Let's give this a shot. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we've got, what have we got? We've got, I don't know if this is timed, so I'm just gonna pause for a second. So we've got Boo, we've got Boo, we've got Goomba, we've got, Dry Bones and Cheep Cheep, right? And then they said that we've got, what was it? They said it was swimming. They said it was like swimming, triathlon, and what was the other one that they said? It was swimming, triathlon, and okay. Let's try and figure this out. I added bike. That's the other one. I outdid Goo, both on my bike and in the final ranking. Okay. So Goomba was 4th place during the bike race. So if he's 4th in the bike race, but fell into 4th place during the bike race, but finally ended up in the same place as I did in the swimming event. Okay. Get all the hard facts first, and then at that point, start figuring out what we have with the clues. I placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, but 2 others beat me in the marathon. And then Cheep Cheep came in 3rd in the swimming, and never did better in the events after that. Okay, so that means that if he didn't do better than 3rd in the swimming, that means that he had to have come 3rd in the bike race. Which order did they say it was in? That's one. I didn't see what order they said they were. What order were the races? I didn't. Because he said that they competed in 3 different things. It was bike, swimming, and triathlon, but I can't remember which order it was in. Because that's going to matter actually. Because if swimming is the second event, it means that he didn't do better in only the third one. But in the if it's the other one, it means that he did. I need to actually quickly look this up. I can't remember which order that he said. I can't remember if it was. Hang on a second. I'm not going to cheat. I just want to make sure I remember what the clue said. I just need to remember what the clue for the what is it? I need to remember what the clue that the turtle said because I can't get the clue repeated. Won't let me repeat it. What would I call this? It's like 6 doors. I just want to. I'm not cheating. I just want to. I need to remember what the clue order said because that's something that's going to actually matter. Triathlon puzzle. That's actually something that's going to make a difference. What was the clue that he gave us at the start? Where is the, I can figure it out from where we are. I just need to figure out, like, what was the order that he said? He said that it was in a specific order. I think based on what this is saying, it might be swimming, cycling, marathon. Because if that's the case, it means Cheep Cheep always was third. He never went anything better. If that is what it is, but I want confirmation. What was the clue that he gave us? I don't want to redo the. I do not want to redo this this entire puzzle. There is puzzle. Where's the clue? Where's the clue that he gives us? It might be swimming, cycling, triathlon. I'll just go with that. I'm guessing because we only get one guess. If we fail, we have to go back and do everything again. There's puzzle course 2. This. What was the clue that he said? I'm guessing that it's what this other guide says. That they've got it as the swimming, bike, and then try. Because I'm trying to think in a normal triathlon, it's. I'm sorry. In a normal marathon, it's in a normal triathlon, it's usually swimming, cycling, and then running. I think I'll just go with that. Let's just go with that, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. So, if it's swimming, cycling, and triathlon, that's right, it's swimming, cycling, and marathon, this clue means that he came in third for swimming and didn't do better in the other events. So, if he didn't do better in the other events, he can't have come first or second in the bike, and he couldn't have come fourth in the bike because coming fourth in the bike would mean that is already what Dry Bones has said. So he's third in swimming and third in the bike. He could still be third or fourth in the marathon. So that's the clue that we have for that. So after doing all that, now let's go back and re-look at the clues that the... Let's go and have a look at what the other characters have to say. So, Boo said he beat Goomba in the bike and in the final ranking, which means final ranking would be the marathon. So that's nothing we can go off of right now because we only know that Goomba finished fourth. We only know that Goomba finished fourth in the bike. He fell into fourth during the bike, but finished it. But ended in the same place as swimming. So that means that he fell into fourth, which means that he was not fourth in the swimming event. So that means the only person who can be fourth in the swimming event is Boo or Dry Bones. And if I go by what Dry Bones is not Dry Bones. If I go by what this is saying, Boo Bones placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, but 2 other people beat him. So Bones placed the same in the swimming and the cycling. If that's the... Wait, why do I have... Oh, right, no, I've got that in the wrong spot. Third and third. That's it. If Boo... So this is where we have to try and figure it out. I think I know what I have to do. It's just... Where do we order it? Because Cheep Cheep's clue was third for swimming and didn't do better after that. So we're going to have to make an assumption. You outdid Boo both on bike and in final ranking, so... Never mind, we actually do have it. If he outdid Goomba, he has to be first, because second, we already know that Cheep Cheep came third, and we know that Goomba fell into fourth. So that means that Boo is first in the bike race, Dry Bones is second, and then things. So now we can go back and revisit the clues. So Boo outdid Goomba on the bike and in the final ranking. So we don't have anything for the marathon right now, but we know that he's better in one. Goomba fell into fourth place during the bike and ended up finishing in the same place as he did in the swimming event. We don't have a clue for the swimming event for that yet. Bones placed in the same in the swimming and cycling, which means he came second in swimming and second in cycling, and was beaten by 2 other people. And then you came in third, never did any better. So Boo beat Goomba on bike, which we already have, and the final ranking. And then you fell into fourth during the bike race, but ended in the same place as you did in the swimming. Anything that I miss? Also, I've got to put down that, like, Cheep Cheep is either third or fourth in the marathon. The reason why we know this is because it never got much better than that. So if Cheep Cheep is third or fourth, he outdid Goomba on both the bike and the final. So on the bike, he outdid him because he was first and Goomba was fourth. Cheep Cheep can't be first or second. So that means that Boo would have had to have come either... Goomba can't have come first. So Goomba can't be first because he can't have outdone that. So if Goomba can't be first, that means Goomba has to either be second and either third or fourth. Like, he can only be in 2 spots there. We need to figure out the swimming. We need to figure out the swimming event. Place the same in the swimming and cycling, but couldn't have done much better. Oh, this one here. This is the other clue we need to think. He placed the same in swimming and cycling, but 2 others beat him in the marathon. Which means that if 2 other people beat him in the marathon, he would have to be at least third or fourth. Because you can't be beaten by 2 other people if you're fourth. Well, actually, no, he can't be fourth whatsoever. He can't be fourth whatsoever. So that means he has to be third in a marathon, because if 2 other people beat him in the marathon, he can't be things. So that means Cheep Cheep would be fourth in the marathon, he would be third, and then now we have to figure out what's the other 2. You outdid Goomba on the bike and in the final ranking. If you ended up in the same place... I think where Nelly got it, I'm probably overthinking it. Place the swimming, cycling the same. What is it that I'm missing? This fits. So, Cheap Cheap is third in swimming, third in the bike, fourth in marathon. Dry Bones is second in the swimming, second in the bike, and third in the marathon. And then now we have to try and figure out, based on what Boo and Goomba are saying, if he outdid Boo on final ranking, and I think the only way to outdo someone on the final ranking would be that Boo would be first in the marathon, which means that Goomba is second, and then that would mean for the swimming that the other clue would be here. If you finish in the same place that you did in the... Oh, no, that doesn't work either. Something's wrong. That doesn't work either, because it's mentioning here that he fell into 4th place during the bike ride, but ended up in the same place as he did in the swimming event. If he ended up second in the swimming event, how can Dry Bones be second in the swimming event? That would actually be... That wouldn't make any sense. I'm missing something. Outdid Boo... Wait, Boo outdid Goomba on the bike, which I've got here, and the final ranking, which means he'd have to be first, because the only way for Goomba to be better, Boo to be better than Goomba in the final event would be first. Goomba fell into 4th in the bike race, but ended up in the same place as he did in the swimming event. Wait, oh, the swimming event, not the marathon. I was comparing them. But finally ended up in the same... Fell into 4th during the bike race, but ended up in the same place that he was in the swimming. So could he have been... Is there a possibility that he could have been first in the swimming? But then that would mean... That doesn't make sense for this. It doesn't make sense for this, where it's like if Boo beat Goomba in the final ranking, he has to be first. But then here, this would be... Boo fell into 4th, but ended in the same place that he did in the swimming. Which would mean he'd have to be second. So how do I get second in the swimming for Dry Bones? Finish in the same spot as in the swimming and cycling events. Yeah, okay. Cheap Cheap is third in swimming, but never did better than in the event after that. And that's why I got the third, and he could have been third or 4th. I still think he's fourth in that case, because how did I get... I might need to rewrite this. Might need to rewrite it from the start. I think I made a mistake, maybe. I outdid Goomba in bike and final ranking. Which means that Boo over Goomba in 2 disciplines. The final ranking, which was... the final ranking, which is the marathon. Unless it's not the marathon. That's the only other thing I can think of. Unless it's not the marathon, it's like... If the marathon is considered the final ranking, then that means that it could be considered something different. That's where I'm trying to get at. Could be that. You've got first... You gotta... He has to beat Goomba twice. And when it says he fell into 4th during the bike race, it means that he was 4th in the bike race. But then ended up in the same place as he did in the swimming. I think I might rewrite this just quickly. Let's just rewrite it. So we've got Boo, Goomba, Dry Bones, and Cheap Cheap. And then if I put it in the right order this time, it should be swimming, bike, and marathon. So we know that Goomba finished 4th in the bike. That's one thing that we know. We also know that Dry Bones was beaten in the marathon and placed the same in the thing. But okay, so let's just... Cheep Cheep came third in swimming, which is the first discipline, and never did better than that. Now, for two other people to beat Dry Bones in the marathon, Dry Bones has to at least be third, which means that in the marathon, Cheep Cheep can't be third, so he's fourth. And then, because he didn't do much better than third, and fourth is already taken up in the bike race, Cheep Cheep is third in the things. That's why we have third, and fourth for Cheep Cheep. And then Boo beat Goomba in the bike race and the final ranking. So we know that which makes sense. Goomba fell into fourth during the bike, but finally did better in the swimming event. For two others to beat Dry Bones in the marathon, he has to be third. Because you can't be second or first to have Chippy beat you. So that's why he's third in the marathon. And then now we need to figure out if we can figure out the marathon from there. I outdid Goomba on the bike and the thing. So bike, and so that means final rankings is Boo first, Goomba second in the marathon. So marathon is first, second, third, and fourth in the order that they are currently in. From left to right is first, second, third, and fourth. If Goomba fell into fourth during the bike race but finished in the same spot that he did in the swimming event, that means that Goomba finished second in the marathon and second in the swimming. So now we've just got to figure out where did Boo and where did Dry Bones finish. So Dry Bones finished in the same spot as swimming and cycling. So the only two spots that are left are first and fourth in the swimming. Sorry, first and fourth in the swimming, and first and second in the thing. So that means that if he finished in the swimming and cycling events in the same spot, he has to be first both times. So he would be first here and then first here, which then means that Boo came fourth in the swimming and came second in the bike. So if I go back through the clues, let's just make sure all the logic makes sense. So Boo beat Goomba in the bike, which he did because Boo came second and Goomba came fourth, and then in the final ranking he beat him because he came first and the other one came second. Goomba fell into fourth place during the bike race, but finished in the same place as he did in the swimming event, which means that he came second in the swimming and second in the thing. So that fits that logic. Dry Bones placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, which we have him as first for both, and two others beat him in the marathon, which is he came third, which would relate to that. And then for the Cheep Cheep, we know that he came in third in the swimming, and he never did better than that, which also fits because bike event was third, and then the marathon was fourth. So I think we have. Let's see if that's the case. All right. Hopefully, after all that, we haven't wasted our time. Go and talk to them in the order they came in and return here. So we think that they came in the order of first. I think that they came in first. Goomba came in second. So really all we had to figure out was who came in the marathon. So I didn't really need to do anything. You came in third and then you came in fourth. See if this is correct. You were thinking Boo, Goo, Bones, and Kip in that order, right? Yes, I am sure. Let's see. Alright, there we go. You did it. Well done, nothing to it. Alright, you may proceed. There we go. We did it. Yep, there we go. There's our chest. Rock candy. Alright, I'm not going to do all the doors because we've already done the two that I missed. So now, let's go and see what else we can go and try out. Can I leave here now? Map. Let's check the map. Yeah, what is it that's left that I haven't actually visited? Let's try the pipe vault. I haven't been back here yet. Or I haven't been to here yet. Let's have a look and see what we, think, yeah. Just a little bit of needing to refigure out what was, going on. Alright, let's, like, this area I haven't explored yet, so let's do that, and then we'll have a look at some of the, there's mini games that I haven't done yet. Oops. There's gonna be like a platform, we haven't been to these areas yet, so I'm curious to see what is here. But yeah, we did it. These enemies will be like low level because it's an early thing in the game. Okay, we have to remember that there's a is that a swamp? Okay, so we can't get crushed by it because if we get crushed by it, we're going to die. And well, not die. We'll get crushed and then we fall all the way down. So we're gonna have to jump on and then jump off. Okay, it doesn't like. We're gonna have to jump on when it's. I thought we would have to do something else. Logic puzzle's done and out of the way. You don't have to return to there for anything, I don't think. 2 pipes. Let's try both, but we can't. Oh, I see what this is. We haven't fought any piranha plants yet. We haven't got these, and we haven't fought the Shy Ranger either. I want to read their entries in the. Oh, it ran away. I like to read the entries, the enemy entries in the monster book, because they've come up with some creative stuff. I'm still curious about the "It's Been Sealed" section. That makes me think some sort of like secret boss. I'm very, very curious to see if that's the case. There is they face upward and snap their jaws, threateningly for biting. They haven't realized that this telegraphs their attacks as for action command. Right, again, I'm gonna fight everything here just because it'll mean I can traverse through the pipes without having to worry about stuff. I'm guessing this is gonna be one of those things with the pipes where we need to hop through all the different pipes to get to the next area. So there might be a lot of guessing to see where it takes us. But I do very much enjoy this game quite a lot. Just would like to see what other post-game content we have before we, I move on to another game. I do not want to go down that. I was not intending to go down that pipe. I actually wanted to... Let's separate 10 coins to do some Goomba thumping. How about it? Sure, why not? No, I do not know the rules. Let's see what we have to do. Thumper Goomba, get 1 point. Thumper Spiky, lose 1 point. Thumper Gold Goomba, get 3 points. Get 20 points or more, you get a prize. Want to recap? No. Okay, so it's essentially Wacko Goomba. Easier if you stand in the middle. Okay, so I've got 40 seconds to... Oh, I see. I'm a little bit slow. Okay, Gold Goombas have, I'm not very good at this at all. Jeez, this is, actually not easy. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Ah, that's how you do the chains. Never mind, That's how it works. We're not gonna win this time, I don't think. Okay, 11, that's not too bad. Go just have a tough road ahead, good luck. Okay, so that's how we do it. So, stay in the center, and then I didn't realize I could chain the jumps, so that actually will be something I can take into account. Let's try this again. See if we can get to 20. Because if I jump across and I get the, 11 for a first attempt of not knowing what to do, that's, that's, where we're making mistakes, like, I don't know, falling apart, you can already tell. My movements are too, erratic right now. I feel like I could get 20, but at the same time, like, aiming for the jumps is not greatest either. Got 12. A little bit better, but I wonder if this is all mini games. Actually, obviously I want to check to see what we these might all be mini games because we did enter. We entered from this pipe. I gotta remember that I've entered into the second most pipe before I. Gotta make sure I remember that. First pipe is entry, second pipe is... Can we crouch somehow? Why would you put this here if we can't... Ah. I say, why does that exist if I... Why would you put this here if we can't get it? We can't. I don't think there's a button to crouch. I'm fairly certain there's no button to crouch in this game. No button to slide either. It's like why is this here? Maybe there's a way to get up to it. Not that I need the frog coin, but okay. So that was 2 takes us to 4, 5, and then 6. So I've got the one in the middle here, and then the one at the end. One in the middle doesn't take us anywhere. This one takes us to what? More Goombas. So I've never been to the Pipe Vault. At least there's a couple of things in the game that have mentioned about mini games and stuff we can try. So I'll give those a shot. And then I'll have a look. We'll have a look to see how we get those "It's Been Sealed" sections because that sounds very mysterious. And because there's music tied to those, that makes me think that it might be some extra bosses or something that we can do because the game doesn't tell too much about what side content is available. So or if I could if I knew what. Oh, I was like, are we losing coins there? Oh, we are losing coins. I'd never seen that thing before. I've never seen that, I thought that was an enemy that I could have fought. lot of RPGs, it's in terms of side content, usually they tell you where it is. Here they haven't really told you where a lot of things are. It's kind of like, and I've tried talking to a lot of people in the thing, so maybe I've just missed some things. But we'll find it. We'll find what we're looking for. These things are just not, they're not friendly. Alright. Yeah, I've only just, like, started. Like, I've only just started. He gave me a, he sent me a guide. He sent me a guide for, like, everything that, there was, like, a PNG file. Not a PNG, what do I call it again? PDF. There's a PDF file online for, the official strategy guide. If I ever have to use that, I can just go and do that. Right now, I kind of just want to look around and see what I know that I haven't done yet. So that's like, Pipe Vault, I've never done that yet. So, and then the game here is also mentioning, like, hey, there's mini games, there's a casino. And then there's also this It's Been Sealed, which is section, which I'm, yeah, it's a PDF. Okay, but yeah, so this was also something I didn't realize was around. So I only saw this because I only saw Yosta Isle because in the credits at the end of the game they showed this, and it's like I had never seen this before. So now we found the island of Yoshi's. All right, let's go and have a look and see what's here. If I need to look for side content, I'll just look it up online, because if I'm missing something, I'm missing something. It's not a big deal. We'll give it a shot and see what is around. I have not been here yet, so Mario, I'm having the time of my life. Just got married, stayed in the suite. Oh, these are the characters that we met in the thing. Life is just great. By the way, do you know a place called Great Guy Casino? It's supposed to be around somewhere. Have you been? Okay, we haven't been to there yet. We'll have to find out where that is. Well, Mario, Raz here can't even hop on Yoshi, but that's okay. I still love him. So we've got the casino. We've got some mini games. I have to go back to Marymore because they gave us a stay voucher. I'm assuming that's for something for the post game as well. And then whatever this is. Mario, glad you finally made it to Yosta Isle, home of the Mushroom Derby. Derby? I always say Derby. Say now that you're here, we could use your help. Please talk to a few of my pals here, and what you can't understand them, well, hop aboard and I'll be your interpreter. Oh, okay, so, yeah, we'll do this. Is he gonna... Okay. Now we get to ride Yoshi. What are you looking at? If you want to challenge me, you have to bring cookies. Oh, okay, so this is like a race. You don't have... So much better if we could all race together. Hey, you think you can beat the old Boshi today? I want to talk to everyone first. Maybe another day, so you've heard... Right, I'm just waiting for the day we can all race together. Boshi only races one-on-one, so everyone can't join us. Too bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to find cookies to be able to give him, to be able to then have everyone race. Boshi here is the fastest runner, but he's full of himself. What are you cracked? Racing's my life. I could run all day. By the way, do you know what I saw not too long ago? A star falling somewhere by Mulville. Okay, so we'll... Obviously, we're going to need to find a cookie to give to this character to then be able to complete the race, I guess. So that's one thing that we can go and at least try and do. Why is it letting me look at something? Let's see if we can beat... Ah, here we go. Here, take my cookies. Good luck, I'm rooting for you. Thanks, I've got major support on my side, so I probably win today. Because you got some cookies. Okay, I guess now we just go in the race? You put yourself a race one-on-one. I've not done this racing before, so let's see what we have to do. Hello again, get ready. The Mushroom Derby is coming up. One instructions. Sure. Press A and B alternatively along with the rhythm. Oh, it's a rhythm game. Tie to the rhythm the faster you go. Press Y during the race to eat a cookie. Its energy will help you go faster. Okay, so Y is a boost and it uses a cookie, and A and B are the alternating for the rhythm. So, let's give it a shot. Keep alternating A and B in time with the beat. Let's practice. Still have some problems. Oh, okay. I guess I was doing it wrong. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly first. I thought we'd started. There you go. That's the way. Okay. Now shall we go to the race? All right, we'll give this a shot. This is as easy as it gets. All right, so in time with the rhythm. Oh, we're out of timing. Hang on, I need to be cuckoo. Yeah, we're... Oh, this is not good. Okay, I'm out of timing. A, B, A, B, A... Okay, I get it. Probably also because I'm streaming that it's also slightly delayed. I'm being serious now, I think those cookies there... Oh. I need more practice. Let's try again. Can I keep getting cookies back? Because that will... If I can keep getting cookies back, I will... I just need to get used to the... I think we just keep getting cookies, right? If I go back and or are you going to just keep taking them? Okay. Guess we'll just keep trying and get used to the... Let's just give it a shot. Again, I wasn't sure what I was... I think I had to... I thought the race was just going to start and it was just going to be 3, 2, 1, go. It's like, no, it starts when we push the buttons. So I think the idea is to wait until the thing gets... I'm gonna... Oh no. Oh, we started off well. It's going too fast. Oh, You know what? I might try and do it without... I can probably do this via... I'll see if there's a delay. There might be a slight delay because I'm using another thing, so let's... Try it again. I want to see if I can do it, like, on the actual player. If it works. If I can do it on the actual player, then that means it's the... Otherwise, it's just my timing is really bad. Give it a couple of tries. Might be that. Or it could just be generally hard. Let's just give this a shot. Hopefully it's not... No, I didn't want to do that. Maybe alternatively on with the rhythm, the tighter the rhythm, the faster... Yeah, I already know about it. Maybe I should just use the cookies just to So try and win the fight. Give this a shot. Yeah, see, I'm really off. I can't get the timing right. I can't get the timing right. This part here is like what throws me off. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, like I'm not going fast enough. Something feels off. It's the correct button press would be when I push A and when I push B, and you see the buttons light up as flashing. But maybe I need to start on B instead of A. I cannot get this. No, I can't get the timing. I'll try it again, but maybe there's a way to make it easier. Saying to do it in timing with the rhythm, but I need to be slightly ahead, I think. See, I'm jumping. Why am I jumping? I don't. At first I had it, and then we just lost it. That was better, but I'm not seeing any improvement. I might just leave this for the time being. Could probably get better with time, but I'd rather just see if there's anything else. Oh, okay, that's what this. Okay, I was wondering what this little island was supposed to be, and I thought, well, we're gonna get to there at some point. It's like, oh, the little island is actually it's where it's Yoshi's Island. All right, I was wondering where that was. I'll go back to here just so I can check the map. I don't know where else I haven't been that the game's hinted at least. Everything here looks like we've done that. We do have this item. We did get got a stay voucher, an exciting ticket to a night stay in the suite at the Marimore Hotel. Now, I'm thinking that this would be something that's extra that we haven't done. Because why would they give you a stay voucher that's a special item if it wasn't something that was extra content afterwards? So we'll give that a shot. And then we still have the play report that I can go by. We're still missing something in battle records. We're still missing a couple of mini games, and we're still missing the casino. So we'll give a couple of those a try, and then I'll look up what that missing section is. So let's go to the Marimore Hotel and see what's there, because there must be a reason why they gave us the stay voucher if it wasn't something of importance. It was the inn, right? Was it the inn or the... Was it? An exciting ticket to a night stay in the suite at the Marimore Hotel. I think this is the... And this is the chapel, isn't it, of the hotel? There is somewhere that's along here that had a... there was a, like, locked door. There was a locked door above, I think it's above this, there's a locked door above this area here. Be a reason why there's a locked door. That one. I was trying to remember where the locked door was, and it's like, it's here. We haven't been in here yet. This door's locked for some reason. It's saying there's a stay voucher, so maybe I have to talk to this guy, and then... Okay. Don't you love our hotels find... Okay, so this is the locked area, yeah. Let's see what this is. The bellhop will show you to your room. Please enjoy your stay. There's gotta be something that's... Surely there has to be something as to why this area is locked. There's gotta be a reason why this is here. This is the room. Please make yourself at home. Please feel free to use the terry cloth bathrobe after bathing. Please be sure to turn the lights off when going to sleep. Ring that bell for room service. Anything else? Looks like he wants a tip. Will you give him one? Sure, why not? Very much so. Please enjoy your stay here. Alright, what is it that we can do in this area? It's too small for you. Right, oh, right, and this is to turn the lights on. Lights turn the thing off and we do say, Oh, there's Gina. Although this is technically... It's not post-game, because we're still technically... together. Okay, saw a bright light through the window during the night. I believe it came from Star Hill. Why don't we go find out what that might have caused it? Okay, so they're saying Star Hill. What do we get here? Sir, how may I help you? I'm thirsty. Here's the menu. Pick me up 10 coins. Okay, so that's... We don't want to buy those, no. Okay. So, sleeping here says... has us unlock something that we have to go and do. What's in here? So they're telling us to go to Star Hill. Okay, we're red now. I wonder, does this change anything with our stats? No. Yeah, so we got the stay voucher. It's telling us to go to Star Hill. So let's head there, see what's awaiting us, and then I'll start looking for those other. We'll start looking for those mini games and other stuff that's missing. Those will be first, and then we'll do the casino, and I'll then go and try and figure out what those sealed options are. I said Star Hill. That's back to Marymore. Gotta open all this again. Nothing seems to have changed here. Let's keep looking farther in. Alright, well, if they go doing that... We've already done everything here anyway, so I don't know how much is going to change. I'll fight everything here anyway, just in case we get extra coins and things. Put up our chain as well. Because the thing is, like, we beat the final boss, and then it basically puts you back into Mario's room, and it says, oh, you didn't think you beat Smithy or whatever. It's like as if you had a dream to beat Smithy, but, it was their way of, basically saying it's the point of no return is doing the stuff in, point of no return is doing the stuff in Weapon World near the end of the game. I'm not gonna try and do like 90 super jumps in a row or 30 super jumps in a row. Like that's not what I'm looking to do. I'm just looking to that's not really side content. It's more so just like challenge stuff. And it's like these are pink. I don't recall this star being here before. It must be where that light was coming from. There seem to be a few others too. Perhaps some new wishes have fallen here. The Frog Sage might know more. Okay, we're gonna go back to. Are they telling us to go? Got something special to show off. Are they telling us that we have to go back to see? They're probably telling us to go back and see the Frog Sage for some other. Maybe something we need for them. This is my. Some of these I think we talked to already. Actually, they said to go and talk to the Frog Sage. So I'm guessing that's looking at these, and there's nothing else that's around. So I guess we'll head to the Frog Sage, which is in Tadpole Pond. There might even be another. There might even be another musical tune that we can play as well. I feel like I remember seeing some of these before. I'm itching for a heated duel. Okay, that sounds like someone who wants a fight. Brittle Scratchy, make it stop. I want a new master to show us his moves. That sounds like, Jinx. Because remember, of the thing. That sounds like Jinx. The other one with the itching of the throat sounds like it might be to do with the tadpole thing, and the... So I'm wondering if this is a hint towards the side content. Might be. We'll head back to... He did say to go back to the Master, so that's in... Tadpole Pond. So we'll head back here and see what the Master has to say. Although before that, we will go and, is there a new song that we can sing? My favourite song. It's a song that the Monstro Town star dances to. Oops, I forgot the rest. Oh, we have to try and... Okay, we don't have the... I don't have the melody. We don't have the, we don't have the way to solve it. We don't have... It's like, only the sounds. I think this is all still the same. Might just look up the melody, just to... They're not giving us the whole song, and trying to guess all that would just be really bad. I might just look up what to do, for this Monstro Town one. Again, I wanna see if there's anything that we can... I wanna see if there's anything that we can, do extra. They're already hinting at several fights. Go and talk to the Sage, I guess, first. Talk to the Sage, see what he has to say. Try and solve this tune. Yeah, it should be in the guide. I haven't looked up the guide yet. It's like Bellamy's up to his old tricks again. Oh, okay. So we might have to go back to them. We might have to go back to Bellamy. Because he said that there was a clue. So which Bellamy are we going back to? We're going back to the one that we found in... Because there's two Bellamy fights. We found one in... One was in the sea area, and then there was one in... The other Bellamy fight was in the sewers here. So there should be two. Let's, So we want Monstro Town. What is it? Mushroom Town Melody. I'll type that in. That's what I would call it. Monster Town. Let's type that in. I already have all the listings down for the. Okay, here it is. All Melody Bay Tadpole music puzzles. So we did the first two. This is the last one, so it's, oh, they have a picture of it. It's, let's use this. Use this as the guide, to figure out where... Got a picture of it here. I do have the things here, so, okay, so this one is, so it's in between the third and fourth line. This one's that line right there. Next one is in between the second and the third line. This is the last one, so don't have to do any more of these. And then the next one's on the right here. Then the next one's in between the second and third line. And then the next one's on the line that we're on previous to this. And then the last one is in that line where it started. This should be correct. Hello, I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. Please take this and take my gratitude. Soprano card. Finally, my song is nearly complete. I must confess that you contributed a lot to it. You don't take credit for it. Now you must think of a final phrase that will wrap it up. Wrap it all up. Let your creative juices flow and show what you got. Oh, we just picked something. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna bother about it. Just mash through the B button. I don't think it matters about what we select. Okay. Listen to this, it's our song. Oh, he's playing the whole thing from the ending. From the start, I should say. That's it. Okay. I guess the soprano card can be used for... the soprano card can probably be used for the bar. It's a juice bar membership. Alright, we'll go and see what's there, but I haven't been buying items on it because we have a lot of them anyway. Probably need to buy items for later if there's any, like, extra bosses. By the sounds of it, there is, because one of those clue things suggested that there was. Okay, what do you offer now that's different? Okay, so that is a full heal for every character. I don't know if there's anything different for Rob coins. Nope. Alright, they're saying that... he's saying that Below Me is back. Now, I don't know which Below Me they're talking about, if they're talking about the one from the sewers or the one from the thing. So we do have an idea for that. I guess that's something that I could check. Well... They're like they might be interested in general grouping of everything. There is, then we'll go and take advantage of that, and we'll see where. let's see, below me, post-game, let's type that in and see if... There might be just in general really good guide for all this, which I'll check. Yeah, okay, so there's... Okay, so there's rematches. There's rematches to the boss fights. I don't know if, like... Usually I don't go back and rematch the same bosses because it's, we've already beaten them the first time. Like, if it was a completely new boss, I would do it, but we might have to do that to unlock other stuff. Yeah, there are okay, so there's post-game bosses, but I'm guessing that we have to beat the post-game bosses because there's certain bosses we didn't face as well, so... Let's just quickly look and see what's here. Yeah, I'm looking at this here. There's yeah, post-game bosses are mildly difficult. So you got Below Me, which we've faced before, Booster, which we've never faced, the Cake, which we fought, Jonathan Jones, who we fought, Super Sensei Jinx, who I'm guessing is I've beaten all the forms of Jinx except for him, and then Kulex, who they mentioned in the what's his name thing. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much what we're gonna... I guess... I'm not sure if we have to fight all... Like, I don't like the idea of, like, fighting Below Me again, because I've already beaten that, so it's not going to be that much different to what we've already done. Like, because we already know what he does. Basically, his gimmick is he eats an enemy... Basically, his gimmick is he eats an enemy... Sorry, he eats one of our party members and then makes a clone of them. But I might need to beat them just because... I might need to beat them just to unlock other stuff, is the issue. What else is there I haven't done that I could probably do along the way? I've still got to beat them. I don't know how our journal is going. See, there's a thing for battle records here, which makes me think that there's something that's in the battle records that we haven't unlocked. So it's essentially a rematch with Below Me, but I'm guessing that, like, because what happened is Gino sent us to Star Hill. Gino sent us to Star Hill and then said, okay, we're going to go back to the thing, and then now he's told me that Below Me is around. So... if that's the case, I either, one, need to fight Below Me to get all the rest of those stars to then appear to be able to do the stuff, or I need to go and, or I can do them in any order, and it doesn't matter, because all of them are active. That's the thing, all of them are active. Okay, let's see what this says about battle records, because it might mention about fighting, super bosses and stuff. Battle records, I should write in. Oh, okay, so that's what records. Play reports. Guess I can look up this. Again, I want to see what all these question mark options are to see what we can, what they're... Ah, okay, here we go. So this one here is... this one here is fewest turns to defeat Kulex in 3D. So I guess that is the super boss. I get the feeling that because it's a super boss, we should probably prepare ourselves as best as we can. So maybe it's better to do some of these mini games and casino things just to see if we can get some better items. Because then after that, I'm not really sure what else I would have left to do. I'll look up a general guide for post-game content just to make sure I haven't missed anything, but replaying the same bosses again, just harder, is not really something I would do. But fighting a new boss is something that I would. So there's a chance that I might just go and think. So let's look at what mini games I'm missing. So we're missing Beetle Race. Oh, you've got okay. Beetle Race record. We got to collect 10 beetles for a medal. And Beetle Mania high score. We need 3 million or higher for a medal. But how do we enter Beetle Racing and Beetle Mania? I need to go around and actually go and find those. Let's try Beetle. I do have the Beetle. I need to buy the Beetle box. Where is it unlocked? I remember it was in one of these. It was in was it Seaside Town? It was the town that had. It was Seaside Town, yeah. It was Seaside Town because it was the area that had the. It was Seaside Town because of the. That was the area where the townspeople had been taken over. So it's actually really outside here. So we'll just pay the fee just so we can try out the game mini games. This is some ID, please. Oh wait, I was gonna say is our ID just to jump? Everything looks fine. Is your beta box? Good luck and happy hunting. Okay, so now I guess we go looking for the beetles. There's mentioning here about you get 10 beetles for a medal, but I'm not sure if it's there's something I can specifically unlock. Because there's 2 mini games here. If I look at the actual journal entry, there is a there's 2 mini games here. One's Beetle Mania and one's Beetle Racing. So what do I have to do to get access to both of them? Because I'm guessing that I need to have both. The Booster Hill is the Beetle Race. Wait. That's... Oh, okay, so we have to do Booster Hill again. Okay, so Booster Hill is the Beetle Race. Never mind, I can just, we can just go and do that again. Do that first. Go to Booster Hill. Go to Booster Hill and fight, and do that, and then we'll, we'll go to Booster Hill, try this, and then we'll see how we unlock, the other one. Like, I'm probably not going to do very good at this minigame, but, okay, now, this is where we're chasing the beetle. Ready for the beetle race, do you need instructions? I'm guessing it's the same thing, right? You can only move left, right, or jump, you can't go backwards, and then pretty much they can run into you, and then there's barrels. So I was really bad at the, timing for this, because they were running all over the place. Like, I want to give everything a try, but if I don't complete it, then, it's fine. I'm happy with that, because, that way I can move on to the next, thing. Also, really bad with the timing of these jumping on the barrels. Also gotta remember that I can jump on, Sniffsters as well to get a boost. My timing with the jumping on the barrels is bad. I'm always slightly short. Or too early or too late, usually. Oh, it's a golden. There's a golden one. I really like that, if I could get it. I'm so confused about what we're supposed to do. Catch the beetle, I guess, but... Oh yeah, there's the exploding ones. There's too much to remember here. Now, falling back again. I thought they were going to come up to me for a second. I'm assuming it's like the other one where you can, It's like the other one where you can get flowers or something from it, maybe. That was not good. I guess this is the only way to get beetles. Does this count as Beetle Race or Beetle Mania? I think it might have been Beetle Race. To unlock Beetle Mania, I would check the minecart minigame was okay, but I didn't really have an inclination to want to go back and do that. Yeah, so me not even getting one is actually the thing for that. So I'm assuming that, because they mentioned we had to capture beetles to be able to do the thing. So where's the casino? Where is the casino located? They said Great Guys Casino. See if we can find that and do a couple of those minigames. Unless we have to do something else to get that. I don't think I have this item. It's saying that I gotta find a knife guy. I don't have the special item. I need the special item knife, bright card. Oh, okay, no, okay, so this is, Knife Guy is the boss that you face. Knife Guy and Great Guy are the ones that you face in the, Booster Tower. After defeating them, they hang around in Booster Tower to engage a Mario and juggling minigame. Okay. Let's give that a shot. So Booster Tower. Actually, I should go to the top of the tower because that would the top of the tower would be probably where they are. Oh, I need to probably teleport back. Yeah, I'm not gonna get used to that. I won't get used to that one area, but I will try top of the Booster Tower. I want to at least try all the mini games. Try all the. There's Booster. Who we never actually fought in the as a boss fight. Oh well, it's people. You know, it's a new addition to my personal railway. This one's engine 023. What, did you make that yourself? Must have a skilled touch to build and maintain that all on your own. A dull saying words. Good neat toy you got there, Pink Lady. This buddy isn't... Actually, I won't bother getting into it. It's too complicated. So, do you not remember everything that happened the last time you saw us? Sure, lots of people showed up at my house, and then there was a big fuss for some reason. Now it's my turn to ask a question. Are you going to stick around to play with me and my engine 023? It'll be fun. Oh, okay, this is the actual fight, sure. You bet. Let's do that. Hooray, then this train is leaving the station. Obviously, I'm not prepared for this. I don't know what we're in for. We've not actually fought him before. Engine 023 is in for maintenance. Sit tight until it's ready to depart. Gonna start working. Booster seems to be up to something. These things have a lot of HP. We're here to support Booster so he can make progress on his maintenance. Oh, okay, they buff everything. Booster will work faster. Again, I've not done this thing before, so... Sorry for the delay, Engine 023 is now departing. Loco Express 0... Oh. Okay. So the gimmick here is that we have to... The gimmick here is that we have to stop Booster from summoning the train. I wasn't expecting 9999 damage. The game does have autosave, so I should be able to load the autosave and not have lost any progress. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. As long as this stops, actually, it should be better for me to die. I probably could... Can I revive... She has an ability that lets everyone get revived, doesn't she? Like, obviously I wasn't prepared for what just happened, so I can't do anything about, But these enemies are fine, they're not gonna... Yeah. The Booster's gimmick is that he has, yeah. We're probably gonna die, which is no big deal. I'll just, yeah, like... Yeah. Okay, so we have to stop him from doing that. We have to stop him from doing 10,000 damage to the entire party. So that means what we should do is we should, Okay, let the autosave. I wasn't expecting 10,000 damage. So obviously the gimmick here is we have to stop, him from, we've got to stop him from doing that. I also don't know why it wasn't letting me go up all the way to the top. I'm gonna go to here and save. That way I have a save to load up so that I can go back to Booster Tower. Obviously, I want to see if we can beat the fight. I wasn't expecting 10,000 damage there. Let's go and give it a shot. Now that I know that that's what we have to do, I'm going to target Booster instead of targeting everyone else. I will... Because obviously, if we let him get that off, we're going to need to... think. So that means I should also... Why is it not letting me go to the top of the tower? Usually it lets you go to the top of the tower if you... Anyway, let me go to the top of the tower here. Suppose I still need to go and talk to the juggler, wherever they are. Now the issue is that why can't I... I'm gonna try closing the game down and letting it back up again. Oh. I'm gonna try closing the game down and letting it back up. I was hoping it would let me fast travel straight to the booster fight, rather than having to climb all the way up the top of the tower. Did give me the option to pick between, did I want to go up to the top, or did I want to start at the bottom? It's like, I want to go up to the top, and I want to try the booster fight again. This time, making sure we attack him instead of the others. I'd rather not climb all the way to the top. I want to give it a second try. This time, now that we know that he does 10,000 damage, we're gonna throw everything out to make sure we can kill the minions. Okay, for some reason it's not letting me go to the. For some reason it's not letting me go all the way to the top, so I'm gonna have to go the hard way. It's not letting me go from. I don't know why it's giving me. Why it gave me the option before and then didn't give me the option now. I run away from fights. Why can't we run from fights? I don't understand. Hoping that it would give me the option to, I don't know why it's not letting me. I need to go and do the knife guy thing anyway, so... Wherever they are located, I need to get the bright card. But not to have to fight enemies here, just because it's gonna take way too long to... Weird that we couldn't run in the previous fight. Should let me go up to. It should let me go up to the top of the tower, but for some reason just. Yeah, this is like the really long way. Ah, here's the jungle. Really, really sorry about before. Here, I'll make it up to you. Are we having fun yet? Okay, that was just practice. This time for real. You're up to it. Of course. Let's, guess which hand the yellow ball is in. If you can, now watch carefully. Okay. Oh, God. Awesome. I think it's left. Very good. Here's a prize. Here, a prize goes to the winner. Wilt Shrimp. I think we have to do this like 12 times. Sure. It should be left again. Am I doing this correct? I keep getting the same things. It's mentioning... The objective is to watch closely and determine which ball thing. That may seem like a game of chance. We don't have to win 12 in a row. We have to... Every time we get a wrong guess, we lose a point. Okay, so it's not... We need to get 12 points here. That time it's the right. I guess we just keep getting Wilt Shrooms until... We keep getting Wilt Shrooms until we get to 12 points. And then we can go and get the, thing that we need. That should be left. What do the Wilt Shrooms do in the first place, anyway? I haven't seen that item before. It just says it's wilted. We need 12 of these, and then we can go and start. Well, we'll have one thing to do. I still want to go up to the top and fight Booster. That should be right. 5 times. That should be right as well. Now we've got rotten mush. That's 5 wilted shrooms and a rotten mush. Okay, so I'm wondering if those have any use. Like halfway there. That should be left. They're getting a little bit harder now. Really, it's just a matter of making sure I watch which hand. That should be right. It's getting harder to see now because of the, getting a little bit harder to see. That one should be left. Just because now you're not seeing as many moving a lot. It's moving faster. Is this 9 or 10? Right. We'll keep going until we get the bright card, and then we can move upwards. That's right as well, I think. Moldy mush. So I wonder, these must have some sort of use. It just doesn't tell you what it is. Gross. There's mold growing, and I'm guessing that these are battle items. So we only need one more, and then we should be one more time, and then we should. That should be left. Congratulations, you deserve this. Bright card, there you go. I'll let you... Oh, it'll let you get into my brother's casino. Wherever that is. Alright, well, we don't know where that is yet, so we'll go and... put it out. There's a save point. Right, hopefully through this door is where Booster is. This area we've already been into. I want to try the Booster fight again. Try the Booster fight this time by not dying. By just giving it a second try. Like, I think the gimmick is going to be... The gimmick should be that we need to attack Booster so that he does not have enough time to be able to think. It's either attack Booster or attack the other ones around him. At least that's what I'm thinking. Avoid these fights because I don't want to. Okay, whenever Sniffets are in the fight, you can't flee. That seems to be what the gimmick is here. This is the... Okay, this is the room that has the thing, and somehow we didn't get hit by any of them. This one's the one where you gotta step across the... Don't touch the certain colors. I'm not sure why it gave me the option to climb Booster Tower and then not, Why did it give me the option to climb Booster Tower and then not be able to redo it after another time? I have to fight these enemies. Suppose I should also like fight what I see here because we can build up the chain to do more damage in the other. We get to the Booster fight. Right, I just want to see if I think that it's possible with what we currently have. It might not be. This might be one of those fights where you have to like it's basically the enemy has this okay, good, we actually found the save point. Save point right outside his room. We can give this a couple of tries maybe. This might be one of those fights where it's like the enemy itself is not very powerful, but you have to prevent it from being able to do certain moves. Alright, so that means in this case, what we should do is take advantage of doing special moves as much as possible. Alright, let's start with this. Throwing out all the stops here just to make sure that we do... Like, if we can take all the enemies out here, it would actually... try and target everyone. I'm assuming we can only do 999 damage. Bruce's concentration was broken. Going. Get a support boost so I can make progress on his maintenance. This is, we're doing good damage, but we're just not... But these do about 50-something damage, it's fine. So he's now back to work, so we have to stop him. The thing is that this says it fires at everyone, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm just gonna... You know, I'm wasting all these items, but... These snifters aren't dying. Taking forever to die. I will use a healing item on Bowser's turn, probably. Hopefully he doesn't get it. Like if he gets it, we're gonna die. We died anyway. Bowser can heal, so that's not a big deal. I don't know how much health these snifters have. Booster doesn't seem to be doing anything. Don't think I have any... How many of these? Alright, well, considering I know that this is, damages everyone. I'm not sure how much, damage he's gonna take to lose, but, like, obviously when he's gonna start working, we need to make sure we break that, so... This might just be a battle of, mind. That just happens and we lose. He did that immediately. Okay, I'm guessing that means we're not doing enough... I was gonna say, that means that we're probably not doing enough damage. Again, it doesn't matter because we're not going to lose HP and I'm right outside the state. There must be some sort of gimmick. Oh, it might not be doing enough damage. Falling star, press A when it hits for more bounces. Two of them are dead, so that's actually good. Booster's taking not a lot of damage. Now, because he's by himself, this might do more damage because of the... Yeah, this is doing way more damage than his, This is doing way more... Physical hits are doing way more damage than... Special moves are. Is he just stuck in a loop now? Because if he's stuck in a loop, I'm not gonna... It doesn't matter. We might be out of the woods. He's just gonna keep having his concentration broken because of the amount of damage we're doing. Okay, okay, so that was what his gimmick was. His gimmick was just, I have this really, really, really powerful attack, and, as long as you interrupt me, I'm never going to die. And so as long as you interrupt me, I'm never going to be able to use it. But we still had to target everything anyway because they gave moral support. So not too bad. Too bad of a fight. Now that was a fun game. With my eyes are leaking though, I thought I was too happy to cry. Booster, so you forgot to attach that thing to your engine 023. Depends why I didn't win the game like I was supposed to. Playtime's over, everyone. My train's going back to the station for repairs. Here, take this part I wasn't using, stick it on that neat doll of yours so you can play more. Stella 023. What a generous gift. It's a quality device. I think I'll have some fun with this indeed. The doll's saying words. Yes, well, about this body, in order to search for the star pieces, I inhabited a doll belonging to a young boy named Gaz, and I don't have time for your excuses. In fact, you should be leaving now. Get lost. Oh, I was gonna say, do we just get booted out of... I'm gonna save the game just in case it sends us back to fight again, because I don't want to fight him a second time. Sure if anything at... I was gonna say, is there anything here? What are you babbling about? Why should I marry you? What a wonderful thing to say. That Silent fight was not too bad. That fight was just not too bad at all. Like, obviously we died, but it was just more of a war of attrition. Like, can we do more damage to Booster to be able to stop him from doing the move, and can we get rid of the minion enemies fast enough? So does this answer my question about the, what is it called? This might answer my question about the, mysterious messages here. It's been, okay, it didn't answer the it's been sealed section, and it doesn't mention, I'm still not sure what the it's been sealed thing is yet. We'll go looking, that'll probably be the last thing that I look at. Okay, here we go. This confirms. So we've got the it's been sealed section, and now we've got all these other ones after the thing. So I guess this is all post-game content. Engine 023 Booster, because we never fought Booster before. He sold his favorite game to a boy in the Mushroom Kingdom for 100 coins to raise funds. Do you suppose the boy is playing the game even now? Okay. And then Strong Sniffster. They've gone through intensive training by chasing beetles at height at full speed and dashing up steep hills. So yeah, all these here must be all stuff to do with post-game bosses and stuff. We probably can't go through here anymore, can we? Nope, that's it. Okay. So what else have we got? We gotta find the casino now. I need to find the casino, and we'll give whatever there is a shot. Oh, it's there. It's in Bean Valley. Okay, so northernmost Piranha Plant, and then oh, the Chomp Chomp. Yeah, I wouldn't even have realized that this was that was where it was. We did beat that Chomp Chomp. Go to Bean Valley. I think it was the valley entrance. I think it's the valley entrance that we have to... Oh, it's, oh. Actually, no, it is here. So yeah, we gotta wait for the Shy Guy here to water the topmost piranha plant. We fight the golden Chomp Chomp. Uh, we fight the Chomp Chomp here, and then we get access to the casino. I also need to swap my party back. The post-game content wasn't too, like... I wouldn't say it's too bad. Like, the only issue is I need to go looking up everything, and I kind of didn't want to do that, only because I would have liked to have known what I was, where I was supposed to go, myself. But what can you do? Need to swap the party back out. And then it says, what did it say? After defeating the Chomp Chomp, an invisible platform will appear above Mario. So head to the corner that would have been to the Chomp Chomp to let him jump 3 times. So where is the indication here that it tells you, like, jumping here 3 times gets you the platform? Like, there's no... You have to get a clue from elsewhere, I guess. But I don't like how a lot of things are hidden, and you wouldn't even know that they're there if you didn't... I guess there might be a clue elsewhere. Okay, so now we're at Great Guy's Casino. Have a look and see what the minigames are here. Not an area that I've explored yet. Please enjoy yourself. Welcome to the Great Guy Casino. I want to play the prize blocks. For instructions, yes. Hit it once to start the game. Each consecutive hit will freeze one of the pictures. Match will free you win a prize. Yeah, so it's like what the other one is. I was no good at these. I don't think this is costing me. I might as well just keep trying until I get... Energizer. Sure, we'll try and get everything. I don't think this is costing me any coins. I sure will. First, we've got the memory game table. Play around with me. For instructions, I think it's the same thing as memory game. Test your ability to remember things. We'll have 10 cards face up, showing you and your friends on them. You will have 3 seconds to memorize everyone's positions before I flip the cards over. Then ask questions such as which card shows Mario, and you will make your guess. That's right, you win 3 correct guesses in a row and a prize, but guess wrong even once, you must start all over. So how about, would you like to play them? Okay. This is not too bad. Alright, let's look at... So... Show you the cards for just a few seconds, say that decisions carefully. Okay, cards. Mario's was this one. Gino's was this one. Bowser's was this one, I believe. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, this would be easy to, yeah. This would be easier to do if I just order it via, where our friends appear. So Bowser, Mallow, Mario, Peach, Gino. This one. I don't know what we win from that. But you won Mario, please accept the prize. Royal syrup. I don't know what happens if we do it again. Do we win a similar prize? Or we might just win the same thing. Okay, so Mallow, Peach, Mario, Bowser, Gino. Same thing. Like finless column, because I guess we'll keep going until we get repeat prizes. So Mario, Bowser, Gino, Peach, Mallow. You know what, I'm wondering if it's based on just, oh. Peach is the center, isn't she? Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought it was just based on the 3 characters that we had, but, we'll give this a couple of attempts just to see what... Okay, this one's immensely easy to remember. Mallow in the middle, and then Bowser, Peach, Mario, Gino. Bowser, Peach, Mario, Gino. Getting repeat ones now. I wonder what the other game is. Hello Mario, I run this casino, feel free to enjoy yourself. Is that it? There's only those 2? No, there's still... Okay, Ball Games Ahead. That's the, Ball Games Ahead is the, what is it called? Ball Games Ahead is, what we just did for the thing, and then Memory Games 1 is what we just did. So what's the other one that I'm missing in the casino? Because there's nothing that's... There's only... There might be another minigame. The other options. Prize blocks look the other way. Oh. Look the other way is the other one. Okay, how do we... Oh, okay, you gotta talk to Great Guy 3 times. Get the other minigame. I wonder what became of Booster's search for a bride. This is so slow. Mario, wanna play Look the Other Way with me? Ready, and look the other way. You can get caught or lost this round. You can have this. Bull shrimp. Wanna try it again? Sure. Ready, and look the other way. You can get caught or lost this round. Okay, so this is... I'm assuming that this is the same thing. I'll keep playing until we, I'll keep playing until we, get like, whatever's the... I'm assuming that it's gonna go to 12 again. Oh, okay, we, Am I off with timing now? Oh, we've got to look... Okay. I want to see how I can time it. Is there a way to time which, I need to watch where they're pointing. So we have to wait. I was getting lucky the last time. This is a little bit confusing. I assumed that I was... Am I supposed to just wait for something? It's random, because I'm just sitting here, he's not doing anything. So it's like, oh, you have to just randomly get it left or right, like... It's not even, okay. So it's complete luck of whether you get it or not. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna probably just, like, not do it. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back in a second. We'll probably go and do... What are we gonna do after this? We're going to, I'll probably start looking into what I've got to do to try and get maybe the secret boss to work. I'm not sure how much other content I still have left. I might look up in general a post-game content thing to see what is available. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so let's, what else is there that I could try? I could read like the booster fight. We'd never fought boosters, so that's why I went and I did that there. Still have Kulex to beat, who's like the super boss, I'm guessing. Actually, let's see if I can get to 12 wins. I'm not sure if it's 12 wins in a row. If it's 12 wins in a row, then that might be easy to do. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get because like, there's no way that I can get, like, we need to win 6 more times. I'll try winning 6 more times. 1. Ooh. There's like no, it's essentially a 50-50 chance. Like, there's no way to guess which way they're going to. There's no way to guess whether it's correct. That's 3. Oh. No way to guess whether it's correct or not, so I'm just gonna keep guessing until that's 5. If we can get to 12, maybe that's a magic number for. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna check to see like how we get the what do we have to do to get it? Oh, okay. Winning this 100 times gets you an item, which it's basically just entirely luck about whether you get it. So, okay, so it's not a. You get one random item. You get one random item depending on the thing. It's either a mushroom, a wilt shroom, a moldy mushroom, syrup, Coca-Cola, rock candy. So I mean, if they're gonna give me a free an item for free, like again, the other one gave me, after I did it 12 times, it gave me the option to get it to here. This one here, it's gonna give me something maybe get to 100 wins. So might as well just keep doing it until we win. It's completely random, so it's just a 50-50 chance. It's just a matter of do we win or do we don't. So we'll mash through and get the item that we can for this because it's not difficult. Once we get that, we'll go and maybe give an attempt to it's saying it's been sealed, so there might also I think it might be better for me to look up post-game content. Look up post-game content first, only because that will then give me an idea about what I still have left that I could potentially try. Because I'd like to leave the super boss until last if that is something that actually matters. So let's just because then again, to unlock the super boss, I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to like other games where it's like you usually have we might have to beat the bosses that are. We might have to re-beat those bosses that we've already faced before. If we haven't, then that's fine. I want to at least give the super boss a try. If I feel like I can get it, then I'll do it. But Booster wasn't too bad to face. He was actually quite like once I figured out like it's just a matter of making sure that he does damage. Just a matter of making sure that he does damage. That he doesn't get a chance to do the damage. Should check to see what the other mini games give if after winning so many times, maybe. don't know if the others are the same. So the memory game one is random. You don't get anything for just recovery items. Like the prize box is the same thing as well. Disappointing that they got rid of. Apparently, it was supposed to be blackjack, which I understand why they probably got rid of it because of it being gambling, but I would have preferred blackjack than memory. I probably understand why they got rid of it because of it being associated with gambling, but it's just one of those things, right? Where it's like I was a kid when Pokemon Red came out, and they had the game corner and all that other stuff. It's like I didn't have that problem, but I can understand like they need to probably remove that content because of fortunately because of the like influence of gambling on children, especially. It's just not something that I like. I guess the best way to put it would be like sports betting, for example. Sports betting in Australia is quite prominent. So for me, I have grown up and seen all those like sports betting commercials and stuff like that. Whereas I know in a lot of other places, that's not how it is. It's not as prominent as what it is here. So to me, I probably tune out of it a little bit more only because it's like I'm so used to seeing it that it's like I made the decision myself not to do any of that stuff that it doesn't bother me as much. So when I hear that it's different for a lot of other things, it's like I often wonder like why did they remove it when it's not a big deal? But I forget that it's like, oh well, it's a big deal for other countries as opposed to here. Like that, it is a problem. It is something that needs to be addressed with gambling in games that are at least targeted towards children. It makes a little bit more sense. But then I also look at like there's also problem gambling with people who are adults as well. So, but then I feel like in that case you have a little bit more responsibility. You should have a little bit more responsibility with all that stuff. But then on the other hand, this is also a game. It's not like you're not losing any. I think it's more so it's removed from kids games because it's like you don't want to influence someone to gamble, and so the idea of giving somebody a chance is the idea of giving someone a chance is the idea of giving somebody a chance is the way that it would be. Versus thing, but I also just look at certain things and think, well, life in itself is a risk and reward system with any decision that you make. I don't know how far off we are from winning, but shouldn't be too far off, I don't think. We'll get out of here and then we'll Dad got you into gambling. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I completely understand where it's like it's something where it's hard to explain because I've never had that feeling of I've never wanted to gamble, but I've just seen it so often on television that it feels so almost normal to see that. But I would never want someone to like lose all their money or become addicted to it. That's just really bad. And I understand like removing it from certain games, like Pokemon. Again, Pokemon's Game Corner was removed after I think was it Gen 3. Obviously, they removed that because I think, but when they first made the game, it was different. But I think it's just because times are much different now. I would never want anyone to have that happen to them. I just think that they've changed the ways that people go and do it now. It's like a lot of those. I look at mobile phone games, and those are essentially the equivalent of types of gambling that I think is probably not wanted, only because it's like at any point in time they can just shut a game down, and then at that point you've lost everything anyway. Whereas at least with other forms of gambling, like sports and things like that, there's always you can always stop and things like that as well. It's difficult to. A lot of it's psychological, a lot of it's influence, a lot of it's peer pressure. But yeah, I'm not like a psychologist, so I wouldn't have a in-depth explanation for why everything works the way that it does. The human mind is a an interesting subject to look into and understand how different scenarios for every individual are used. How far? I'm gonna check how far off I am in a second. Check it now. We need to get 100 wins here, and this is just a 50-50 option. All right, let's. I need 100 times to 100 times, and it gets me an item. There is we're only at 55. God, we're ages away from this. Yeah, we're about ages away from this. So we're going to, we need to get 100 wins. All we're doing is just deciding. There's no way to predict what, side, Great Guy is going to go. It's just pick one side and hope for the best. It's just why I'm just mashing through. We need to get, once we get 100 wins, we get a star egg, which is a battle item that we can use. A reusable battle item in the, for fights. But yeah, they replaced Blackjack with a memory game in this. Which, granted, I don't know if... well, this game was released in 96. The original was 96, so that would have been... That's, I think, the same year Pokemon came out. So Pokemon's Game Corner, I can't remember exactly what that it did. That I remember trying it a few times, and I didn't... like, there were slots. There were slots there, but the slots themselves weren't difficult to do. It's just chance. There was another game though in it where it was like, oh, you had to like pick certain. You had to like pick certain icons or whatever. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's just interesting to see how how times have changed in the last several years or so. Like the Belgium? Belgium has completely banned any form of I believe they banned any form of they've banned any form of gambling. In terms of loot boxes, in terms of things like that, it's actually really impacted some games at least. But I think the reason why it's also been like that is because there's no rules and regulations when it comes to gambling in a video game. There is no there's no sanctioned like thing that makes sure that it's done correctly. There's no rules. They can do it. They can make it as hard as they want to make it and rig it as much as they want, and also just that's mainly why. It's a really bad thing that they do. We should be very, very close to completing this. That was what shocked me when I only found out this a couple of months ago, but I didn't know that in certain US states, it's either certain US states or most US states, that sports gambling is illegal. And I found that really fascinating that a country that has so much like so many different and popular sports that that sports gambling is not as prominent as thing. It's just one of those weird things. We're getting a little bit better now. I was gonna say we can't be that far off from completing this, but we probably still are. I don't think there's much left that I will cover for this. I might just do the Kulex fight, just to give that a shot to see what we have to deal with. Because I feel like I didn't struggle with the booster fight, we just had to figure out what the gimmick was. When I think of super bosses though, it's like we're already max level. I am playing on the easiest difficulty, but I don't know if that's going to make any difference with what we're having to do as it is. Hoping that I am catching up on Switch games. Unfortunately, like the thing is, uploading Switch games is not too bad for me to do. It's the PS4 games that take me time because of PS4 games take me time because of having to write up stuff for trophies and things like that. But Switch games are nice and easy to do. It's like just stream and then upload. Just keep doing that consistently. But I'm also running low on. I'm running low on Switch games, but they're not. I've still got like the entirety of Theater Rhythm to do. including all of the DLCs. So obviously that's gonna take some time. Don't know how far off I am from getting this. I'm gonna probably check again in a second. I've got the entirety of Theater Rhythm to do, DLCs included. I've also got Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and also Master Detective Archives Raincode. And then the thing is that January, February are currently very packed with games that are coming out, and so those are going to take up. There's just a lot of stuff coming. How far off we are from taking this? And I should it'll give us the star egg when we finish, but see how we go from this point. Not really sure about what else there is left. I have a lot of PS4 games that I'm banked up on. I've got to wait for a couple to arrive. I need to clear out space for the PlayStation 4 games because I'm running low on space again. I need to once I reach my 100 followers, I have a speed run that I have to prepare for. I'm working on review content for YouTube. Trying to reach affiliate. I'm trying to do a bunch of all the other things. So it's like eventually, like, there's just so much stuff that I have ideas for. But you need to just do one thing at a time. Now we're just losing a lot. It's taking longer than what I wanted to, but you know, at least I'm getting something. I'm really sure about what else to. I want to find out what the "It's Been Sealed" section is because there's multiple music tracks that are tied to that, as well as multiple things as well. So I'm assuming that that's going to be secret boss time. Because "It's Been Sealed" makes me think we're gonna probably have to go and find some items to be able to unlock the seal, and then we're gonna have to fight our way through something. And there was in terms of the actual fight itself, there was the monster thing itself had 5 of them, so that means that makes me think that is it in multiple parts? It's either in multiple parts or it has like multiple there we go. We got to 100. Okay. I think star egg. A reusable battle item using will not consume. It's similar to the goodie bag, I'm guessing, where we can get 1 coin. So that's all 100 of those done. Now we will go and check. I think we go and do the. I'm gonna go look up the guide and see just in general post game what is included in post game, because like all these here I might be just replaying certain bosses at harder levels. So I'm gonna check up a general post game thing, and then we'll see if we can how we do this Kulex. I want to see how we do this Kulex fight. Or, well, I'm not going to look up how to do the Kulex. I want to see how we get into the fight itself, and hopefully we can finish on the super boss. If I type in post game content, I want to see what stuff I've missed. All post game content how to get 100% clear. Probably not going to aim for 100% clear because I don't know how. There's no actual indication on the game tells me how to get 100%. So we got this boss rematches, sound player, play report, and all question marks in the monster list. You can rematch certain bosses You need to finish the story, and then Star Hill, there's new wishes. Speak to the frog sage who tells you about the first boss. So there's rematchable... Okay, there's rematchable bosses, and those rematchable bosses give us better weapons. Because we got the booster weapon from things. So we've got... Who have we got? We've got Scratchy Throat below me. Leveled up Punchinello. Extra fancy Bunt and extra fancy Raspberry. Jewel Ready Johnny. And Kulex 3D. All rematchable bosses have to be fought in a specific order. You cannot rematch Punchinello if you haven't rematched below me yet. Okay, so we cannot rematch fights until we rematch... Well, I can't fight Kulex until I rematch everyone else, according to this. Unless there's a different version of him. Because all these ones, they're mentioning that we have to be... So that explains why how we have to get below me. So is the... Because if it's just going to be a harder version of Booster, I've already fought below me, I've already fought Punchinello, I've already fought Johnny, I've already fought all of these characters, so I feel like all I should do is go looking for the Kulex boss fight. The normal Kulex boss fight and see what we can do. So how do we unlock Kulex normally? Because they're saying 100% clear is all side quests, all gold medals, strongest weapons, secret bosses, rematch bosses. I'm not trying to gain gold medals and everything, because that's going to take way too much effort. All the music. So Jinx and Kulex are considered like the secret bosses that are missing. I beat Jinx already. Rematchable bosses. So some of the bosses can be fought again with them being powered up in the rematch. So I want to fight Kulex normally. I don't mind not fighting Kulex a second time. There's no reason for me to do that. So I'm probably going to do that. We'll fight Kulex, and I might just check to see what they mean by side quests, because I want to know what the side... I'm not trying to aim for all this stuff, what are the side quests that are in here? So all the Toad songs we've done, we beat Jinx's challenge, Lazy Shells, okay. But the Toad songs we've done, we haven't fought Kulex, we've beaten Jinx, we don't have the 3 Lazy Shells, but that's equipment. Musty Fears flags, the Cricket Jam to the Sage, Beatlemania promote the Apprentice Sniffsters. Well, what does all this stuff involve in the first place? Okay, I don't like the idea of having, doing that. Beatlemania's fine. Cricket Jam that's just for coins, I don't need those. We already unlocked this. That's a medal. Lazy Shells are items. I want to try and do it without doing the post-game items. Jinx's challenge, we already defeated them. I guess we'll just do Kulex. We'll fight Kulex. Yeah. I think that's a good thing to do. We'll end the stream by attempting to fight the normal secret boss and see how it goes. So how do we unlock Kulex? So we need to purchase fireworks in Malva for 500 coins, and then we go to the house next to the fireworks, trade it for the shiny stone, go to Monstro Town, and then use it on the steel door. So Malville we'll go to first. I'm not going to do boss rematches against stuff that I've already faced. It's just going to be harder versions of the bosses that we've already beaten. So I think that might be a good end to the stream. Fight Kulex. That could even take the rest of the stream. That might be the only thing left. So we've got to go to Moleville. We actually did kind of get a lot of the side content done, like, at least trying it, I should say, not, completing everything. So we have to go to the shop. Shop, did they say? They said, fireworks. Not sure where we go for... Where do we buy the fireworks from? Apparently it's next to the house that we bought the fireworks in. You like fireworks? I'm working on my very own invention right now. Okay, so this is the way we have to go. I've only got the sparklers down, but I ain't giving up. I'm gonna buy one for 500 coins. Yeah, sure. So we'll buy this, and then we trade the fireworks. We have to trade the fireworks north of the item shop to someone. He'll give us a shiny stone. We'll go into the area in Monstro Town, and then we'll fight the secret boss, and then we'd pretty much be done with the game for post-game content because a lot of the stuff's just rematches with the bosses that I mean, we've already fought them. But I haven't fought the secret boss yet, so let's try this. So they just said we bought the item for 500 coins. I need to trade the fireworks for a shiny stone. So the shiny stone is located, oh, there's a outside the shop. Yeah, we need to, I don't want to keep buying more. It's this girl right here. And now I remember. I want the shiny stone. Trade fireworks. Thank you, please come again. Got a shiny stone. So now we can go and head to where we have to go for this. So obviously we'll attempt this a couple of times and we'll see how we go. Alright, so, I think as far as I look at post-game content-wise, I'm actually looking at everything else. Yeah, so post-game content, we're looking at rematch for bosses, but, it's bosses that we've already faced. I guess the only one that we haven't faced would be the Mario Jinx. I could try and do that one, actually, because that one at least does have some sort of influence to it. I'm going to try and get all the armor and the weapons. And then in terms of side content-wise, like, there was a couple of side quests that I could have done, but those are mainly just finding certain things to get certain stuff, like the, yeah. Like, I don't need the frog coins. Not worth me grabbing those frog coins. The musty, the fierce flags, I don't need those. The lazy shells are weapons. Yeah, I could get those, but those I want to see if I can beat them in the thing. We already beat Jinx. And then we just have Kulex to go, and then the Toadstool rewards. So what I think we will do, we'll fight Jinx again, and then we'll fight Kulex, and then I'll have that be the end part of the stream because we could be in that for a while. So where's the dojo? Dojo is one of the. Apparently, we can fight him again. You can fight Jinx as Mario. Jacob, watch my example closely, and then match my technique. Alright now. Now remember, he was able to KO us in like one shot before. No, don't strike with your arm, strike with your whole body. Master Mario, we are training hard to master moves involving cooperation from one's allies. Part of them we thought to stay in sync in the heat of combat, we can't seem to manage it no matter how hard we train. Appreciate if you could show us your triple moves as an example of how such cooperation is supposed to work. I'd be happy to. Then let us spar. We should understand the true essence of triple moves, so I will reset your gauge. Now show me your finest triple move. Oh. I'm not sure if this is the post-game Jinx or not, so... Okay, he still does Silver Bullet. If we didn't block that, it would have killed us. I'm probably going to... I don't have any recovery items. Outside of, I don't have any recovery items outside of the max mushrooms that we're using here. I thought this was the Mario style, Jinx. But I think he wants to learn triple move stuff, so we have to build up to it. Quicksilver kills. Okay, he just wrecks the entire team with all of his moves. I mean, Sloppy, you're wide open. Oh. I don't have any revives, do I? No. We don't have any revives. I'm assuming we can't beat him until we build up the, I'm assuming we can't beat him until we, build up the other... Okay, he's just gonna one-shot every enemy. I'll probably need to get items. Don't have anyone to swap to. Okay. The damage here is just way high. I don't want anything back to learn. We must see how the master does it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to really I'm probably gonna get better defensive items or something. I'm gonna reload the save only because that way we get our items back. Because I want to try and fight. I want to see what Kulex is like. See if we can. See if we can do that. issue is that he was doing like one-hit moves every time. Been sealed. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. Seal has been broken. Right, what are we in for here? Like, I'll give it a shot, but... Oh, wait, we're fighting... Greetings, I'm Kulex, Dark Knight of Vanda. Okay, I've crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. You who stand before me, where does your depth come from? Why are you rendered so three-dimensionally? Evil power that gave me mapped out this flat plane as my form. You were formed from a power unknown to me. I wish to gain the secret of your three-dimensional world. Learn to combat against me. Sure. We have not, this looks like a Final Fantasy boss. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time. I will consume you. This looks like a Final Fantasy boss. Okay, fire crystal, water crystal, earth crystal, wind crystal. That explains the 5 entries. That's I'm assuming that like damaging him is gonna be. It's not doing too bad. Damage-wise, it's not doing too bad. Can't block any of these moves, which is an issue, but... Yeah, this is it. I'm thinking the best option will be probably to... The best option is probably to take out the crystals first, obviously, but I want to just see how much damage everything does. Like, obviously we're getting chip damage from all these different, crystals. Maybe soloing one of the crystals is better. Obviously, I'm saving my... They're gradually building up their, yeah. They're gradually building up their, damage. So maybe it's better to take out a crystal one at a time. These crystals are doing, like, they're not taking as much damage. I'm guessing they're also weak to certain, damage as well. I do a heal on everyone. That's actually really, really powerful. That's really, really powerful. That heal. That heals at full. Heals to full. And removes statuses. Like, obviously I want to just try and do the fight. I want to try and do the fight normally. How I would normally do it, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll start trying to come up with a better strategy. Okay, that really can't be it, surely. It's also kind of weird that he's not around anymore. Okay, that's it. That was it. Okay. I thought my normal strategy was not going to work, of just attacking him constantly. I thought he would have lots of HP. Maybe the rematch fights are harder. That might be what it is. What is this music doing here? They just straight up added the Final Fantasy music to this. The spirit is strong. Legendary strength is the power of that third dimension. Is far mightier than the forces of malevolence could dream. Precious memento of my journey here. Why are they? I like it. They're using the Final Fantasy music. Perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Someday I will gain the power of this third dimension, and those forces will visit a land not yet mapped. Until that time, take this, treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. Got a quartz gem. Farewell, champion knight. Okay, I wasn't expecting... I mean, I know that this is a... And now that the door has disappeared. What was that we just got? Shining source of power. It doesn't say what it does, it just decreases. I wish that there was a little bit more explanation about what it actually did. That would be nice. So I'm expecting that to be the case. Like, I can see the... Now that I know that the Jinx fight is what it is, it might be better for me to just... try this. Should have, yeah, because all these here, if I count these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these would be... 5 of these would be Kulex, I'm guessing, and then the other 3 would be Punchinello, the Cake, and... Oh, and Jinx as well, so... I was expecting a harder boss fight, but then again, I am also playing on the easiest difficulty. Alright, let's go and load this up and see what, yeah, so here... Kulex. He crossed dimensions in order to come here from the world of Last Illusion. A story about crystals. Too bad he's still so two-dimensional. And then Fire Crystal. A crystal with mastery over fire. It has a burning dissatisfaction with its master who is trying to turn the fire of justice into a malevolent force. Water Crystal. A crystal with mastery over water. It requires a damp environment to bestow the soothing power of water, which supports life. Earth Crystal, a crystal with mastery over Earth. After its long slumber deep within the Earth, it unleashed amplified tremors all at once as it awakened. And Wind Crystal, a crystal with mastery over wind. The howls of wind crossing the world and whipping up the atmosphere echo thunderously from it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else I would want to try. The party's already fully leveled. I mean, I could check out what all the triple moves were. Equipment seems to be fine for what it's doing. I would need to get different items. I think in terms of actual areas that we've visited, I don't think there's anything new that I can do in any of these areas for the time being. Apart from revisiting them for boss fights. I don't think there's any new areas that I'm seeing. And when I looked up like the 100%, what people would consider with the 100%, I don't have all the monster list, but again, the monster list is it's going to only be the ones that are left are going to be below me, and stuff that we've already faced, just more powerful versions of them, and you have to fight them one by one in a certain order. So I feel like it's not something that I really need to do because we've already faced them at least one time. Scrapbook's already done. The only stuff left in the play report to do would be... It's weird that now this doesn't even mention in the battle records. It says fuel... I think it might be the other enemy might be hard. Maybe the other enemy is much longer, but thing, and we've already tried the other. Oh, that's what they mean by gold. So gold unlocks the metal here. That's. I guess what I can do before I finish is just. Yeah, let's just make it. Let's just check to see if there's anything else that I would want to try and do. Because unfortunately, there's no way to track about getting 100% clear on everything. I wouldn't go for 100% clearing anyway. Because all they're mentioning is you can rematch certain bosses, and you have to fight them all in order, and pretty much after beating them, you get access to more powerful weapon. It's weird though, because I also fought Booster first. I fought Booster and I got the thing, so you don't even have to do them in order. So I should realistically be able to fight every single enemy again, because we beat Below Me, Punchinello. I fought Booster in the other one. And then it's mentioning that you have to fight them in order, but it's like I fought Booster and that wasn't in order. So the first 4 rewards are the strongest equipment. First 4 rewards are the strongest equipment for the character that the characters can equip in their categories. Those. Side quest wise, we already did what I would have wanted to do. I'm not trying to aim for gold medals. I don't try and aim to get all the best accessories. I don't think beating. We beat both secret bosses because we beat Jinx and beat Kulex already. That's why they were listed where they were on the thing. They was already done. And then the rematchable bosses, it's essentially the same thing. It's just a more powerful version of them. So obviously Kulex is in 3D in this one, but it's like we've already beaten Kulex. So it's like I don't feel like I need to do it again. Records in the thing and the play report. But yeah, I think that would be like a good place to end things. Like I wanted to end it at least on the secret boss because at least we've gone and fought the secret boss one time already. And if the only difference is that it's going to be like a 3D version and that it's harder, I feel like that's a good point to like. Actually, I should say it as well, but I forgot to do that. And then I can at least like start working on getting the other game ready to go. But I think this is an enjoyable game. Like obviously in terms of the complete side content that we were able to do, like at least for this stream, we did go and we completed the other 2 of the stuff in the keep, which I enjoyed doing. We did the final Tadpole song. We went through the Pipe Vault to unlock a couple of things there as well. We made it to Yosta Isle, and we tried to do that rhythm game, but that didn't really work out all that great either. I redid Booster Hill, just to see how that was any different. We fought Booster at the top of the tower and beat him. We did the juggling to unlock the other thing. We went to Marrymore and did the stuff at the Star Hill there. We went and did Kulex and it made him freak out. Freak out in what way? Like, I know that he said he was really, really happy to play it when I was in the stream last time, because it was his gateway RPG game. But it's like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't have the nostalgia. That's the thing. I don't have the nostalgia. I never owned a Super Nintendo. I think it was a Super Nintendo. I never owned the Super Nintendo, or the NES. Those were a little bit before. Those were a little bit before, a couple of years before I was playing games. My consoles were PlayStation 1 and the like the Game Boy. Like the Game Boy Color and stuff. Those were my consoles. I never owned a Nintendo 64. My friends owned those. The Super Nintendo and stuff were before my time. My first Nintendo console that wasn't a Game Boy was actually the GameCube. So my Mario RPG is but yeah, I never played the OG version. I think playing this version, like I would highly recommend this game. I probably didn't enjoy it as much as people who played the original did, but I I think that's because my next game is going to be Thousand Year Door. You know, when Thousand Year Door comes out, it's like I want to play that. I really, really, really do like that. That title. Oldest system you have is an Atari 2600. Mine would be... What is mine? I still own my Game Boy SP, which is technically a Game Boy Color, but just an upgraded version of it. I don't own a PS1 anymore. My oldest console at this point would be, if you're not including handheld consoles, would be PS2? I think that's what it would be. What else did we do here? Oh yeah, we got the casino unlocked and we tried to do that as well. I would have liked a little bit more variety, but again, I'm looking at this in a game, I'm looking at this in 2023 eyes. So I guess the only reason I would say I was disappointed is because in 1990, I'm looking at this in 2023 eyes. If I was looking at this from 1996 eyes, having played the original game and had the nostalgia for it, I probably would have liked it a lot more. Yeah, I still have my SP. Actually, I have both. I have the Game Boy Advance. I still got my Game Boy... my sister still has her Game Boy Advance. And I still have my Game Boy SP. And they both all still work. They all still work. And, like, we went through and did a bunch of the stuff with the Monsters things as well. I looked through the sound play. The play report thing is good as well. Like, again, I got like 15 to 20 hours out of this, and I probably enjoyed this more than something that would last like a lot longer than... It didn't overstay its welcome. It didn't need to be 100 hours, or it didn't need to have like... it just works, I think. I was surprised to see that Gino was my most active ally. I thought Mario... I guess I get like consider Mario as an ally, but that might be why. But yeah, I had I think my original Game Boy broke. I had one of those cases on the Game Boy, and I think having it in the case, like, I might have broken it somehow, but my SP still works. The Game Boy Advance that I have still works. I had a PlayStation 1, but then we sold that for the PS2 because it plays PS1 games, so it doesn't matter. Like, if that wasn't the case, we probably still would have had that. I've still got my original Xbox. Still got... I have all the consoles from that... I have Xbox, I have PS2, I have GameCube. The only ones that I wouldn't have around for that period of time would have been Dreamcast. I don't have a Dreamcast. I've never had a Dreamcast. But I've played games from them. But yeah, if there's anything else left that I would really want to do for the game... Did I save already? I think I did. I already kind of went through my thoughts as it was. But fighting Kulaks, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be harder, but I guess the 3D version is going to be much harder than that, so... yeah, I guess, yeah, I still have my original Xbox. I think the original Xbox is the best. I think I would still go back to the original Xbox. I think that's the best system they ever made. Why I'm getting that for? I think that the best version of the Xbox that they did was the original one. I don't think that anything comes close. Because the thing is that the 360 was competing with the PS3, and everything else after that type of thing. But OG Xbox, it was still competing with things, but it was around the point in time where it's like I felt like they actually had exclusives. Now it just feels like they all blend in and becomes very much of the same. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else left that I really want to complete in the game. I'm happy with the 20 hours that I spent in this. It was for someone who'd never played the game before, I was very happy with how it went. So, I think that might be a good point for me to end the stream. So, with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription for this video gets a closer conversation. Remember, content view, so content assessment is defined. I uploaded my past Plat reacts as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays, including 5x6, Sifu, The Quarry, was a true remake. Let's Traveler, Lego Cycle Saga, Aftershock Vertigo, Protocol, Fantasy 7 Reunion, Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Like Richard Falls with Devil in Me, Days Gone, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Star Joy Fallen Order, Like a Dragon Edition, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil 5, Triangle Strategy, Pokemon Scarlet, Resident Evil 6, 2, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Lord of the Rings Golem, 805 Forever, SpongeBob SquarePants Shake, Hogwarts Legacy, Fates Remnant, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Pokemon Violet, 5 Tactica, Resident Evil Village, as well as this game. I'm working on a Plat pass item for games that we have the Platinum Trophy for, as well as a games on the Switch, along with more strategy speedruns for the future as well. As well as more, like Adara speedruns, more Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke if I wish to do those in the future as well. I also upload everything to my YouTube channel, because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before those are permanently deleted, and I want there to be a separate place for people to find my content if they do so. And you'll also get a notification when I go live when watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 100 followers. I'll be doing a live speedrun, and we will also reach affiliate, which means I get to monetize my account as well. I get to make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to help support me and the channel going forward to the future, and you'll also get an extra 7 days to upload for my videos as well, and you'll also get a notification when I go live watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to verify when I go live, which I'm on Discord. I will send you an invite to my friends' Discord server, because the members still growing strong. Gamers to discuss there as well. I'm very active there, and you'll also get a notification when I go live on there as well. And if you wish to know who created my stream overlay, I have a link down in the description box for that as well. So I guess to commemorate this, and considering that I do have a thing, let's see if there's anyone up that I can raid. If there's anyone online. See if there's anyone streaming. If there's no one streaming at this time, I will probably just like... thing is that there will be people that are streaming. Christmas streams are quite popular. Is there anyone that's streaming that I can currently follow? From my recommendations list or whatever. Have a look. Oh, there is someone that they've been a supporter of the channel for a while. I will send you to them. Only because they've raided, they haven't raided me a couple of times. They've been in the stream quite a few times, and they support me a lot, so let's just make sure this loads. We want to check this. You know something if you can't find someone? If you want me to, I can always, I'm always open to raid suggestions. Like, it's not a big deal if you want me to raid someone, I can raid someone. Like, I'll do that. I'll take a suggestion. If you have someone in mind. Because I don't have access to every single, like, at the moment, there's no one that I would... At the moment, there's no one that's... I can always, like, I'm always open to suggestions. If you would like to, suggest something, because, let me just type that in for a second so I can load it up. Ooh, okay. I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy to see Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I love that game. Yeah, I love Final Fantasy Remake. Yeah, well, I just need to make sure this is correct. So I will send you over to. Let's type this in. That's correct. I will send you over to Future Ninja Heather then, who is doing Final Fantasy 7 Remake. In preparation for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which, if I had a PS5, I would probably be playing that as well, so, just make sure this is up. I will send you over to them, and we will, get things started. So, thank you all for watching, and This is correct, and I will wait for the countdown. And yeah, so that being said, have a Christmas day night wherever you are, and I will see you all later. And be sure to follow and watch in the future. So let's just it's over. Make sure that it works. And there we go.